Blue behind you, Kirk. Getting around back.
Well,
God, Wells needs to not drive like a mad bitch.
I know. Jesus fucking Christ. Give me an aneurysm.
Like, I don't know the max speed on these things, so I'm only going, like, within limits of, like, 60. And he's riding my ass. And then he comes barreling down here, almost smacks me as I'm parking my Explorer.
Alright, hold on, Bert. I'm getting details of what's inside. You said 2 people inside. We got an explosive device. Are one of the people... Are they both victims, or...
I'm up here with you.
Are they both victims, or is one of them a combatant?
Deck 1 for operation.
So, I'm answering you here. Yes, there's one guy in there who's a combatant. I believe they have 2 hostages. I think one of them has a bomb on him with the vest.
Gotcha.
Yeah, vest, bomb, dead man switch.
Fuck.
You guys move to Tac 1,
Alright.
please.
I mean, the best way I can see this happening
Let me grab a
is,
shield.
possibly trying to negotiate for the other hostage's release, get that guy out of there, and then hostage taker and a guy with bomb, leave them in there.
Guys,
Yo.
What's up?
I need you to move Tac 1.
Oh, thank God. Sure, I'm in there. I forget which one's my Tech 1 button. Here it is.
Alright,
Oh, my bad.
let's see if we can make contact.
Oh, what the hell? I'm over your shoulder, Kirk. I'm gonna clear this vehicle real quick. Hold on, hold there. Vehicle's clear.
Why you gotta be such an asshole?
That blue one's clear.
Kill me, everything explodes.
You're a fucking piece of shit is what you is.
Individuals inside, can you hear me?
What do you want?
Help!
I'm Lieutenant Kirk Cabbage with the
Shut
Counter
up!
Threat Task Force.
I told you to stop talking, or I will hit you again. What do you want outside?
I'm trying to make contact with you, sir. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
All right, why are we here today, sir?
I am avenging my brother's life.
You're avenging your brother's life. What happened to your brother?
He was killed by this man, among others.
Hey, you in the
All right,
follow me.
sir, I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you. I have a riot shield currently. Can I open this door?
The door's locked.
Is there any way you can unlock the door? That way
No.
I can see you and speak to you.
It sounds like he just barricaded the door.
Item
Item
04
4
to
to
Officer, can you hear me?
I can.
I want you to know, I have 2 men in here. 1 man and his son. I have dead man's switch. If I died, the whole building goes up like Nagasaki.
I understand that, sir. Nobody needs to die today. Not yourself, not them.
Then you better not try to kill me.
We're not here to kill anybody. We're not even here to harm anybody. We just want to know what's going on and how we can resolve this situation.
I'm here to avenge my brother's death. He was killed by the sheriff deputy.
Well, I'm not a sheriff deputy, sir. I'm with
But
the
this
San
man
Andreas State
is.
Troopers.
This man is.
What else was I supposed to do, man? He was shooting at me.
What would you like me to do with the suspect? You want me
You
to shoot him?
deserved it.
Second to the line at the airfield.
That's affirmative.
Yep, 10-4.
I would
Gentlemen
have you
inside.
know, my brothers and my fellow men will go after your fellow deputies.
Gentlemen inside, what can I call you? What's your name?
You call me Mr. Lee.
All right, Mr. Lee. So, Mr. Lee, by
What?
doing this and putting us all in this situation, how is this supposed to help your brother?
I avenge his death.
Avenge his death.
Yes.
Do you think your brother would want you to be doing something like this?
Yes.
Someone want to answer that skybox?
You son of a bitch.
That place a chunk
I
or
got
a
it.
crunk?
You got it.
Okay, different.
Stop hitting him.
Then stop being stupid! I give you simple commands. Stop being stupid, and you cannot obey.
Why don't you just end it and let him go?
Why don't I end it and shoot both of you?
Nobody needs to shoot anybody, Mr.
Then
Lee.
tell them to stop being stupid.
Mr. Lee, what can we do to resolve this situation? There has to be some other motive.
You order the deputies involved in the shooting to resign.
We might be able to work that out.
I know.
Make it a civil dispute or, something like that.
I tell you what, you got a pen and paper inside?
No. I do not
You
write
have-
English.
Okay. Do you have any way to jot down their names for me?
I post on Twitter.
That works.
Here's my thinking, Kirk. I'm on voice chat, Prox 5.
Gotcha.
If he wanted to kill this deputy in here, he would have done it already if that was the end
Try it
goal.
out. Can one of you find a tablet?
Let me holler at you, Tack.
Bird deputy. So what I'm getting out of this is he's wanting the deputies involved in the shooting death of his brother to resign.
You can run the
As
tablet.
long as we can, not necessarily lie, but as long as we can show proof that those individuals are resigning or have some sort of form stating that their resignation is valid, we might be able to get him to surrender.
Got it.
Sound good? I need one of you to see if you can contact 01 or 03 of PCSO. David 2 has the tablet in his hand ready for standby.
Mr. Lee.
10-4, stand by on the main
Right now we're trying to get a hold of the sheriff's office. I just want to let you know that we're doing something. If you can, please do not harm the individuals inside.
I have Deputy Jacobs inside.
Alright, Deputy.
I understand that.
Brown,
And his son.
Dwyer. Alright. He's gonna be
We're meeting your
contacting
demands,
us,
but we
trying
want
see
you to
that
not harm them in
the
any way.
deputies that he wants
Okay.
to.
Can you do that, Mr. Lee?
I also want official apology from Sheriff's
Yeah,
Department
kinda
for
keep
killing my
tabs on
brother.
that. Yeah.
Publicly.
That should be able to take place. Just bear with me.
Also, can we?
Is there any way that I can see either the deputy or his son?
I post photo on Twitter.
Okay.
I'll jump up.
Yeah, because they want these guys to resign, and if we can get
Now,
high
Mr.
up
Lee,
command,
just so you know,
we can
at
sorta
any point in time, if they are further harmed or killed,
show
I
something
can't
around it. Yeah.
state
This
that
is
your
just
demands
things
will
are
be
happening,
met.
I mean-
You understand that, Mr. Lee?
Well, as long as they don't act up, I do not hurt them.
Crap.
Just let us go, man.
I forget. Hang on. Let me go see.
03's on the way.
See if you can reply to him back in the Twitter and ask for the name again.
Alright, so 03's on the way.
Alright. Yeah, hold off on saying anybody's resigning or anything.
Do not move!
Until we can get a
Just
three
let
down
him
here.
come closer
Maybe
to
you
me,
can,
man.
like, sort of talk
No.
to
You
That's
stay
all
where you
there.
are.
Why won't you let me
going on.
comfort my
See if
son?
we can
Mr. Lee,
kind of show that
What?
that we're gonna be
is there any way that I
taking
can speak to
steps
Deputy Jacobs and his son?
I
resign,
put him
you know
on
what I mean?
phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get something.
What's your phone number?
Fuck.
It's going to be 800-0080.
Here, I got it. I'll pull the phone out.
Okay, we got the,
All right, Kirk, I'm behind you.
coming down.
What-
What
Dead man switch. If I die, this building explode.
Oh, hello?
Let's not get hasty, Mr. Lee. Nobody's going to die today.
Hello?
All right, he's on speaker. Jacob's all right, buddy?
Deputy Jacob,
That'd be a military convoy.
Yeah, he's just beating the shit out of us.
All right.
what you need to do is you need to do whatever this man tells
I'll roll
you.
up with the bike and
We're in the process of getting you out of there, but you need to remain calm, do as he says. Make sure you
10-4.
advise your son of the same.
He's knocked out.
His son is asleep.
All right, I'll meet your demands, man. What do you want?
All he's wanting you to do is remain calm. Don't speak. Do what he tells you to do, Deputy Jacobs. Okay.
10-4.
Hand the phone back to him.
All right.
His son is asleep, but he has strong pulse.
Alrighty. As long as it stays that way, we're in an agreement, okay, Mr. Lee?
I do not cause harm unless they disobey.
They will obey. I just advised them to obey.
Good.
Now we have some time. We've got command staff from the Blaine County Sheriff's Office on the way. That way we can start meeting some of your demands. You understand that, Mr. Lee?
Kirk, trying to find out which one of them has the bomb on them.
We don't want anyone harmed. We don't want to harm you, and we don't want you to harm them.
I have a television in here. I expect an official apology from Sheriff's Office on TV.
That will take time. I just want you to understand that, Mr. Lee.
His son has awoken.
Hey, who's this?
Moyer.
Moira, can you do me a favor? There's a guy behind the barricade aiming a weapon at us. Can you tell him to go lower his weapon,
No,
please?
I got it aimed at the door, not at you guys.
Well, it's got me concerned. Lower it. Ready, shooter stance.
What's our status on BCSO?
There.
Be advised, the 03 said he was going to be en route. Gotcha.
Kirk, I got it.
This is a time-sensitive thing. I'll tell him to step on it.
Kirk, I
I
got
have this guy calm, cool, and collected for now.
Kirk, I got Donor on a tablet with him on Twitter. If we want to relay messages, something like that too.
Gotcha. We have
Go ahead.
phone capabilities
Step
for now.
up, Go-2, we need your ASAP. 10-4, I was dealing with your old one. 10-4. Oh, God damn it. I'm dealing with one of your kidnapped deputies.
Yes, Mr. Lee.
You have 30 minutes to meet the man before I escalate the situation.
Mr. Lee, you want a whole press conference set up. You want TV cameras. You got a lot of demands. I understand this is time sensitive for you. We're doing everything we can at the pace that we can do it.
Well, I officially start the stopwatch now.
All right, I'm here. What's going on?
30 minutes.
Now, Mr. Lee, I know you don't want to harm these men or yourself.
I am not afraid of death.
David 2, be advised,
You may
we got
not
01
be.
and 03 of BCSL.
But
right
you're
behind
doing
the
this to
triangle.
avenge your brother. I don't believe your brother would want you to do this, not to harm yourself anyway.
My brother would have done the same for me or any of the others.
Would you want him to intentionally kill himself?
In the honor of our family.
How is this honoring your family, Mr. Lee?
Because I will fall on my sword with honor.
Well, the thing, Mr. Lee, is you're not really using the sword. You're using explosive components.
I am using the metaphor!
I understand.
That's some funny shit, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and return the raft, get the cat down the road, just in case. My thing is, he's got a dead man, so we're kinda, you know, we're using Disney, yeah, we're using Disney bucks at a fucking casino. 10-4. Don't you just love Sundays? Yeah. I just love explosives. Makes me wonder why we're counter-threat, not still counter-terrorism.
Well, as long as he doesn't scream a log bomb, blow himself up, I think we're okay.
I got movement
I don't
inside.
think we gotta worry about that.
I got movement inside. I think
I
this
don't think his
person's almost in
insanity
front of the
level
door.
goes that high.
Stop moving and looking around!
Mr. Lee, calm down in there. Remember our agreement.
Then you tell them to stop moving!
I'm not moving.
Your son was! You are a very stupid child, very disobedient.
I've got the Bearcat.
Your father has not raised you well.
We need to see if we can try to implant a border cam. It's just a small
And you
camera
are a
attached
weak
to a
man.
cable that we can stick underneath the door.
Hell am I
I
weak?
need eyes in there to know where the fuck he is. I don't think I can get him before that dead man switch goes off, though.
Silence.
Bastard.
What you got, Burns?
Kirk, I'm going to put this phone in your pocket, but leave it on speaker.
Gotcha. What's our status with BCSO? We're on scene. Gotcha. Have you received any information yet? Just a little. Gotcha. We're behind the ramp.
Lawyer, take my spot for a second.
So we've got a gentleman in here, identifier as Mr. Lee. He's got a Deputy Jacobs of y'all's hostage, and he's got Deputy Jacobs' son inside. Apparently the inside's rigged with explosives. He's got a dead man switch. His demands are that there's a list of deputies that were involved in a shooting with this individual's brother, and he would like them all to resign, proof of resignation, and some type of public apology. Has he released the list yet? Well, what I want to do is, if I can get him to release the list on Twitter, what you can do is you can have a document typed up, official resignations. That way I can show verification that we are meeting his demands, and we can get at least Deputy Jacobs' son out first. Alright, yeah. Let's go that route.
Kirk, can I go ahead and push this blue car out of the way and try and get this black car out of the way?
Kirk, step back a little bit, bud.
Yeah, make sure that the vehicle is unlocked first. That way you can move it silently. Also be advised, make sure the vehicles are not rigged with explosives as well.
Kirk, back up. I got a sneak cam.
Gotcha.
Alright, go ahead and take that spot again. I got the snake cam in.
Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, how we doing in there?
Fine.
Alright, Kirk, I got a male in a black jacket with hat and AK-47 on his back. He's got a pistol pointed to the hostages, and he's smoking a cigarette.
Do you see a detonator?
Looking. Trying to clear up the image.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's got a detonator in the other hand.
Was a motherfucker got 3 hands?
Must. Nah, cigarette's in his mouth. There's
Yeah,
a lot of items barricaded in
Once
front of the door.
SO has that document, as far as verification for the resignations, bring it up to me when you can. Alright.
He beat the shit out of Jacobs and his son pretty good.
Trust me, I've been listening to him beat on them. Gotta make sure that we can get the sun out first, at least. I don't exactly know how we're gonna get Jacobs out just yet.
I see wires.
Gotcha.
I'm up. You want me to push it?
Nice.
No, I do not. I want everybody to return behind the triaxle now. Reposition, Burns.
The bombs appear to be on Mr.
Yeah.
Lee, not on the
There's-
subjects.
Well, there's a possible explosive device in this fucking car next to us.
Gotcha.
We need to move back. I'm gonna have to get changed.
We need to try and negotiate them coming out after this fucking whole show goes down. And if he fucking detonates that goddamn thing while he's in there, but he's alone, I'm fine by that.
Did we miss the party?
I agree.
Because he's,
Let me get my
he's not
fucking
gonna come
suit.
out. He's not going to come
There's
out.
there's bombs.
I know
in
he's
that
not,
black
goddammit.
car.
I've got to get at
Wires
least
shit.
Jacob's son out of there, though.
Yeah.
Let me get my fucking suit.
You want me to go and try and negotiate? No weapons?
No, we've already tried this.
Trust me. Negotiations or not, he's got the door barricaded. If we try to push the door, boom. You got Deputy Jacobs and Jacob's son in there currently. The motive is the subject's brother was killed in an officer-involved shooting involving the county. So he's wanting resignations of all deputies involved. If I can just show proof of resignation, you know, whether it's legitimate or not, I can at least negotiate and get the sun out first.
Hey, real quick, try to
Yeah,
cut
copy
you off.
that.
Can we push our perimeter back a little bit more? Because if
Yeah.
this thing blows up, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want a sniper on the hill?
there's no need.
Hey, Reband,
Yes, sir.
do you pretty much want to go up to where those tow trucks are?
Yeah, I go up there.
Y'all watch out for them, because I done had a confrontation with the guy driving that big ass tow truck. Said they're not moving. Said they want us to open the road right now. I said, well, you call your commanding officer, tell him that's not going to happen. We got a bomb in this building. If he's got a problem with it, he can come down here and kiss my ass.
There you go, attaboy. Alright,
Or
so
you can
Copy
tell
what
him to
we do.
come down here and fucking defuse it himself.
Mm-hmm.
We've got explosive devices in that black SUV. I'm going to start working on that.
All right, I'm gonna move my car. Donor, you want me to grab your bike and move it back, or you want to?
here's what I want. I'm going to handle perimeter security. What I want is whoever's
You're
not
cutting out.
CTTF. There's so many people here.
Regular uniformed officers need to be on traffic
Yeah.
control.
That's what I want. I want 2 uniforms down by the 2020 Explorer and Charger, and my Explorer, 16 Explorers up the road. Take that and make a further perimeter up that way.
Yeah,
Right.
you're gonna have to tell the guys down there in the military convoy they're gonna have to move it on back.
All right.
You got a problem? You can call me up there. I'll take care of it.
All right, Kirk, I'm with you.
Burns,
Yo.
while I'm dealing with the fucking explosive device in the SUV, try to keep him talking.
I got you.
Keep him talking until he can get verification as far as, you know, a sheet stating that these deputies have resigned. Make sure that he put the list over Twitter before so, and we'll go from there. We're going to try to negotiate the release of Deputy Jacob's son first.
Do you want me at the front door?
Yep.
All right, gotcha.
You might want to put on a suit, just in case.
I do not have one readily available.
That's why we brought the triaxle.
You want me to push this? If you want me to move the cat, right? I can push it up and
He's
back
trying
it
to
up.
call me. I'm
so
going to go up and make contact.
Yeah. Let me deal with that SUV first, and then I'll have you move the cat position.
No, I was gonna say I can move it so you guys have cover on the side there. You can sit on the opposite side.
They have 15 minutes. If not, this building explodes.
Mr. Lee, can you hear me inside?
What?
My name is Lieutenant Burns with the San Andreas State Troopers. I had to take over for Lieutenant Cabbage. She's handling some other issues at this moment, trying to meet your demands.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. I'm trying to
I
talk to you,
have deal
okay?
to make.
I understand. Lieutenant
I
Cabbage...
do not want your bullshit. I want you to listen.
Of course. Go ahead.
The child in here. I exchange him for Deputy Brown.
Okay, I'll try and get on the line with Lieutenant Cabbage and see about organizing that and adding that to your list of demands. But right now, I want to assure you that Lieutenant Cabbage is working on your current list of demands, okay?
You have 14 minutes.
Okay, I understand that.
On the dot.
Is Deputy Jacobs and his kid doing okay?
They are fine.
Do you mind if Deputy Jacobs speaks up and talks to me really quick?
I put him on speakerphone.
Okay.
What's up, Burn?
Hey, Jacobs, you alright, buddy?
Yeah, man, just beaten up.
Yeah, I understand. Your boy doing alright?
He keeps going in and out of consciousness. I think you hit him in the head a little too hard.
I got you. What's your boy's name? I never knew.
His name's Oliver.
Oliver? Okay. Well, you just go ahead and sit tight in there with Oliver, and we're going to try and get you guys, all of you, out of there peacefully, okay?
All right, man.
Because that's the goal. We want everybody to come out in one piece. Okay? So
You have 13 minutes.
Just go ahead and sit tight with your boy and try and listen to him as much as you can, okay?
I will. I'm trying to comfort him. He won't let me comfort my son.
Okay. Mr. Lee, it's Lieutenant Burns again. Am I talking to you still?
What?
Do you mind at least allowing Deputy Jacobs to sit by his son?
No. They
I'm
are
sure-
fine where they are.
Do you know Deputy Jacobs' boy's name?
Oliver.
Yeah, it's Oliver. Do you know what
Yes.
do you know what grade he's in?
I do not care.
You don't care?
I know he is minor.
Mm-hmm. He's just a young boy. He has nothing to do with this, okay?
Too bad.
Your quarrel is just with the sheriff's department.
I do
Right.
not care. My quarrel is with everyone.
Well, I have no issues with you right now other than kind of what we're doing here, okay? Even then, I still want you to come out in one piece, right?
You have 2 minutes to consider offer exchanging the boy for Deputy Brown.
Okay.
In 2 minutes, offer is up. I no longer exchange.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and radio Lieutenant Cabbage here.
Yeah, I'm aware. I can hear him. Ah, son of a bitch. We cannot do an exchange, but the only opportunity we've got is doing that fucking exchange to where we can at least get an opportunity to try to grab his ass. I just don't see a fucking way to do it, because what he's trying to do is he's trying to get the primary two deputies at the shooting inside so he can kill them both.
Is SC4 the only explosive, or regardless of the one on the vest?
Yeah,
One minute to
he's got a
take the
vest
offer.
on himself and he's got the C4 in the trunk that I'm trying to handle.
Do we know how restrained are Jacobs and his son? Like if they're able to book it outside, you know?
Bro, he doesn't know shit about bombs, because if this cell phone is just taped to a brick of C4, that's not going to fucking detonate it.
You are scum. Do not spit blood on me!
Kirk, Joe, you keep talking to him.
Son, just stop.
Kirk, Joe, you keep talking to him.
If you spit blood on me one more time, I will
Son,
shoot you
just
in the
stop.
knee!
Do we have a listening?
Spit on me again, I dare you!
Keep going.
You are a weak man.
Mr. Lee, can you hear me?
Yes, his son keeps spitting on me. If he does not stop, I will shoot him in the other knee.
Okay. Can you put me on the phone with Oliver?
I put on speaker.
Go and let me know when. Am I on speaker with Oliver?
Yeah.
Hey Oliver, it's Lieutenant Burns. You might not remember me. I may have met you a couple of times at station with your dad. I want you to make sure that you're acting, you're listening to your dad in there and you're being good for the guy in there, okay?
I just went out.
I understand. We're going to do everything we can to get you and your dad out of there safely, okay? Oliver, let me ask you this. What grade are you in, buddy?
$11.
You're in 11th grade, okay. Do you have any plans on what you want to do after high school?
Police officer.
You want to be a police officer like your father?
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's a pretty... Even after this, you'd still consider being a police officer?
Yeah.
See, Mr. Lee, I don't know if you can hear me and hear the conversation that we're having, but, you know, if he really wants to do that after this, that shows dedication that, you know, he wants to help people.
He wants to kill, just like his father killed my brother.
He deserved it.
Unfortunately, Mr. Lee, we can't change the past, right? But what we can do is we can learn from what's
But I
going
can
on right now
prevent
and
the
move
future.
forward. And how's that?
I do not say.
You don't say?
No.
Because I can tell you this, just by harming 2, 3, 4 individuals, law enforcement or not, you know, there's still going to be a lot of other law enforcement officers out there, right? And maybe there's a better way to go about doing this situation, and maybe we can consider getting with the state's attorney's office and possibly taking the Blaine County Sheriff's Office to court. Because if you do it that way, that could possibly set into a lot of effects and motions that'll make sure that, you know, if something bad happened to your brother, that might not happen again. But if we
do not understand. I speak Chinese. I do not know these big words.
Alright, Mr. Lee, I'll try and explain it a little bit better for you, okay, bud? So, something bad happened with your brother in the sheriff's department, right?
They kill him!
Right. So, maybe instead of harming just 2 individuals, maybe we could take the sheriff's office to court. Right? Because if we take the sheriff's office to court, we might affect change all across the board rather than just harming 2 individuals. That's how you change the future, buddy. And I believe that if you do it the right way, you can succeed in doing that. We can probably get something in order where we can get you guys to court.
If I come out, I go to jail for life.
You still have an opportunity to take the Blaine County Sheriff's Office to court and try and get things fixed that way still. You still have an opportunity here. It's a big opportunity. Because the other alternative is, if nothing gets done here, your life might end tonight, and I don't want that. I'd rather see you, because I believe that you can get this through the courts, and they can handle it that way.
The Buddha decide my fate, not you.
But do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, Mr. Lee?
I do not care.
There are other opportunities aside from the way that we're handling this right now. And I believe that you know that.
I told you, the Buddha decide my fate, not you.
Okay, I understand that. You can still pray and consult with Buddha, and he might be able to offer other words of wisdom other than taking your life and the lives of others when you can, if you hold out.
Hey, officer,
That's a firm
5 minutes on the stopwatch.
Okay.
I do not see anything on television.
Back door if there's
There's a back door if you want the stacks there.
Adam of 4.
Otherwise, I recommend you back
Kirk
up.
wants us to disconnect.
Lieutenant Cabbage is still working on your demands, okay?
Well, telling me it's 5 minutes.
Okay. David 12 to David 16. Subject advising we only have 5 more minutes. Now, Mr. Lee.
You're gonna have to advise him, like I said earlier, this is a time-sensitive thing. We are meeting his demands.
Okay.
This would be a waste for him to end his life when we are doing as he says.
Copy. Mr. Lee, can you still hear me?
What?
So I just spoke with Lieutenant Cabbage, okay? Your demands are
4 minutes!
Your demands are being met.
Just C4 is done. Let me get
Okay,
this
but I
fucking
want you to
car moved.
understand, we still need a little bit more time because we promise you we're getting the press conference
Push this
together
thing.
right now.
I've got it
okay?
neutral.
I gave you 30 minutes.
Hey, move this
Plus
car.
other
Move this
time
car.
before that.
I want you to
And then back
understand
up.
that what you're
Well,
asking for is time sensitive,
over to the
right?
SUV,
We
push
can't
it.
snap our fingers and get a whole film
C4
crew
is
together
done.
for a press conference.
Just diffuse.
We're calling
1
in
minute. I have to
we're-
talk to man here.
We're calling.
Well, I mean, I
we're
was
calling
just
in
gonna
everybody
fucking,
for you,
You know,
okay?
have you
Jacobs.
push it. We're good.
Jacobs.
What do you want from me, man?
In the event they do not meet the demands, you have 2 options. Your son dies painfully with the rest of us in explosion, or I can
God
kill him
damn it.
fast so he does not suffer.
How about
choose.
just take me instead? Don't
no,
let him
that
die.
is not. I gave you the 2 choice. Pick one.
Come on, man.
What's the status of those damn
You can't do this to me.
Does he suffer with us, or does he die peacefully?
What's the status of them resignation
Why can't you just
papers?
let him go and we
Why
both
don't you answer my question?
Okay, Mr. Lee, why don't you
want my
focus
son
on me on the
back.
phone here, okay?
3 minutes.
With him
Mr. Lee,
fucking screaming.
focus you with me here on the phone, okay?
I got an extra one over in my truck if you want her over there.
Gotcha.
Mr. Lee,
just let him go.
Mr. Lee, I want to tell you, I think that what
Looks
we're
like I
trying to
see one.
propose here, we can get it done. Your demands right now are being met, but I also want you to understand, if you come out peacefully, we can assist you with making sure your brother's death gets investigated properly by the state's attorney. Okay? And if that happens, and if something bad truly happens, something that wasn't supposed to happen, we can affect change and make sure that never happens again.
3 minutes.
Mr. Lee, can I at least ask that you possibly let the boy go and hold on to Lieutenant Jacobs?
Was that an option or no? Because correct me if I am wrong, but I did not say that.
I understand. I'm just trying to think of the
2
life. I'm
minutes.
trying to think of the life of a 17-year-old boy in there. David 12 to 16, he's not budging. He's not even responding to reasoning or logic.
You have 2 minutes. I am watching the TV.
I understand, Mr. Lee.
Go ahead.
Negative. 22 that.
Hey. There's a couple of us that can breach that back door if you want.
Pardon?
There's a couple of us that can breach a back door if you want.
That's pretty damn
1
risky.
minute.
It's risky.
Let
but
me
there's three
keep
of us
him
that can
from
go
fucking
through.
us up. Hold on 1 second.
Resignation papers. Can you make that known?
Copy.
Hold on. I got it.
Mr. Lee, I'm going to put you
Mr.
back on
Lee.
with Lieutenant Cabbage here, okay?
What?
Mr. Lee, it's Lieutenant Kirk Cabbage again.
What?
I just want to let you know I have proof of the resignations of
Slide
those
it under the
deputies.
door.
That's the plan. Now listen to me. Before I give you these resignation papers, I want the son.
I cannot do that.
Well, Mr. Lee, I'm meeting
1
your
minute.
demands.
Yeah, the
I
ball
am
is in
meeting
your court.
demands. The ball is in your court, sir. You're
No,
the
I
one that
made my
has
decision.
explosives strapped to you. I am meeting your demands.
I don't
Okay.
see on TV.
Yeah. Like I said, that's going to take time. This is the
Uh-oh.
first thing I
Guess what
promised
time
you.
it is?
This is fucking garbage. You know what? Good. As long as it results in his death, I'm happy. What a fucking retard.
Well, what do we want to do here?
I say.
Well, he said it's
let
time, so I'm
CTTF
ready for the
break
fireworks.
front and a couple of us break the back, and then trap his ass.
Those of us that break the back have to have those special.
Yep.
That special key.
I'm sure we can do it.
Fuck. I mean,
Mr. Lee, can you still hear me?
Door open.
Oh, fuck no, he can't.
Yeah, full four.
God, this is fucking
Jacob,
stupid
look.
as shit.
Over
He
here.
shoot.
Mr. Lee,
What?
I mean, we
Still
Put
hearing
the
me on the
gun
phone?
down, man.
We're gonna repeat
Mr.
that.
Lee, on
This
speakerphone.
is real liner. What's that gonna do?
Mr. Lee,
I have a rifle to his head.
David 16.
You are 1 minute past my deadline that we agreed on.
Apology letter down here that was just hand delivered to me.
Yeah, I gotta wait for Kirk.
Hand 4, see if you can bring him up.
Mr. Lee.
Yep, we gotta wait on Kirk to do this.
Yep.
Shots. Shots fired.
No!
Just get the cat in
Why did
position.
you shoot him?
Just get the cat in position. Just get it in position. This is fucking... It's already done with. Just get the fucking thing in position.
I'm ready to die.
Get out of the way. We got a hostage at the door.
He's down. He's dead. He's dead.
He's dead.
Let me go, man.
Someone gonna
Somebody
give
check
him
his
med?
pulse. Somebody check his pulse at least.
Get him away from the.
David, check his pulse.
Admiral 4, can we get this kid out of the way, please? Drag him back.
We get the kid at least. You're clear.
Who's in the Bearcat?
I am.
Okay.
Is that the kid that we have now in our hands?
Hey, here, Kirk. Here's them apology letters. If you want to let him know.
Let's get him transported.
I'm gonna take him.
Kirk, I'm ready
get
to
him
hit
out.
this door.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Run 10 now. What you just said? I'm sorry. I had like 50 things going off in my ears at one time.
Just transport him. Get him out of here. Get him to medical now. We ain't got time to wait on a medic.
Donor, I don't want to drag
I'm
him
gonna
in.
hit this left door and then hook it.
Best thing you can do, just use the ram on the door. And then wait.
Watch out, Brown. I got to transport him up.
We can't risk any of our guys going in if there's still explosives in play.
Wait, can you get on top of that and shoot from it, or when that shield's up?
You can, technically, but I wouldn't worry about it.
I wouldn't want to shoot him if he's got a dead man switch.
I just want to try to talk to the guy now that I can see him.
Shit, shit,
Of
shit.
course he's shooting. What the fuck?
Where's he at?
Got one on the full floor. Transport one medical.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Step aside, step aside.
Suspect down.
Move in, time, secure him.
The bomb just went off.
Oh shit, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Animal 4, we got fire in the building.
Yes, that's the enemy.
I mean, if you
I'm
really
hit.
want that in there, hang on.
Maybe 15,
I'm
30
hit.
minutes.
The building exploded this time. We should probably call for fire.
Somebody see my TQ.
You got one on your belt, right?
See if there's fire from the explosive.
Yep.
Oh, Well, there's my fucking answer.
And before we got fire on at all.
Advisors up medic and primary unsure, fire deployable.
Well, I'm moving out of tag channel.
Phelps,
What's up?
dude, you need to watch when we're walking over fire and walk straight from me, dude.
What?
When I was shooting, you walked right into my fire.
Were you behind me?
Hey guys, we're all
No,
switching back
you
to
walked right
primary.
in front of me, dude. You must
Sorry
have been
about
beside me.
Copy.
Oh, I didn't know I walked in front of anybody.
You're good, dude.
David 09, David 03 direct.
My
For
TQ
that,
okay?
Good.
That's my
Busy at the
bad.
moment, sir? I can probably be spared. What do you need? Hey, firm, can I get you down at 1036? I have an individual here requesting a supervisor. 101436.
Okay, hopefully that tourniquet holds long enough for you to get medical.
Yeah, just fucking rub some dirt in it.
Yeah, let's not do that. I don't want to get infected.
Well, has anyone radioed for fire yet?
Yeah.
Once they have the scene contained, we'll look for remains.
Adam, move forward. I'm at 23.
Yep. That's the worst one I've had.
Activate his fire.
At my soonest convenience I can.
What did he say?
I don't fucking know.
He said at his earliest convenience he
David 01,
can.
dispatch show David
10-4,
01, David
can we get you...
Bomb in. To 1036.
What did Phelps say? Did Phelps have him in route here?
David 09, Adam 04, advise he's a bit tied up at the moment.
Okay, 10-4. Be advised, buildings around it are going to be evacuated, so we can let it burn for a little bit. Like, fuck, I mean, we got the water cannon here. Kirk?
I just want to have them clear everything and debrief. That's it.
And I'll be 10-8. That's 23, David 09. David 09, go ahead. Clear for 10-1. Hey, firm, go ahead.
Dear Lord. Well, I just thought I know I asked for that guy then. Do we even know his name?
David 50.
Mr.
Nope.
7. Y'all have a great night.
I don't really care.
It's Lee something. Her last name was Lee.
David 02, I'm the same traffic on that. Good night, gentlemen. Nice work at the scene.
Appreciate it. Good night.
Nice work, my ass.
Well, we shot him. That says pretty good.
David
Pretty
12,
good
10-6.
No,
Clear for
it's not.
ammunition, Stand off.